morning. 6:30. Time for Straight Razor Shave Saturday Live. It's not like Saturday Night Live. Can't be all that excited about it. Today, the tools that I'm using, back to my regular old Badger puck. I use that. I like what it gives me. One of my favorite old razors. Boker. H. Boker, I think was what I determined when I got my peepers on and read the bit on the tang there. But it's a good old razor. I don't know, I have to look at the date when they were produced, these ones, but probably from the 30s or 40s. Good old piece of steel right there. And I'm using this, let's just call it an El Cheapo. Came in a kit with a mug, the mug, the soap, the brush, all that kind of stuff. So, hey, hello there. Newer Hack. Hope I didn't hack up your name there. Sorry, it's cowboyism. I hope you didn't laugh. I've got this El Cheapo came in a kit. We're just going to see how it turns out. I don't know. I don't know what the composition is of it or anything like that. I got it from my son when he was coming up and starting to shave. And he's left it behind, so I guess it wasn't that good for him. Anyway, let's get some hot water going. Let's get our brush wet, get it nice and hot, and start making up a bit of lather. While that water's heating up a little bit, I am going to run this over my strop. My strop is a good old piece of Russian shell leather. That means it came from the south end of a northbound horse. Actually, it's part of the horse they take that from. Good thick leather, lasts a long time. I may replace it someday, but no time soon, that's for sure. But I like it a lot. Okay, heating up my brush. Badger bristle generally soaks up water and it holds quite a bit of water. This one here almost seems to be hydrophobic, dropping the water out of it a little too easily. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Make some okay lather, I guess. See how it feels on my face, because that's the other thing, the other consideration. So, Captain Quagmire was watching my show and he was saying how he's been shaving with a straight razor and cutting himself, nicking himself deeply. So let's see if we can help him out. This thing, never going to use that again. It is prickly and nasty feeling on my face. So that's gone. Don't be afraid to get rid of your mistakes. If you make a mistake like buying a cheapo brush like that and discover it's no good, get rid of it. Same thing with a razor. I've got a couple razors. I'm going to show you what to do with those one day. So here's the thing. Cowboy, Quagmire, you're a cowboy now because you're watching me. The first thing to do when you're dealing with a straight razor is be calm, be quiet. You want to work slowly and steadily as you work across your face. Eventually it becomes very smooth and fluid. But the big issue that could happen, and the only way I've ever gotten deep gashes, is when I was either not concentrating, thinking about something else, nervous about something else, whatever it was, upcoming job interview or confrontation I had with somebody. Not a good time to be shaving. You got to put that stuff aside, or use a different kind of razor. Other kind of razors don't give as good a shave, but they don't nick as deep either. Hesitation and not knowing where you're going to go with your strokes. Some of the worst things you can do. Notice. See how I kind of set it one place and then moved it to another place? If you're not concentrating, I could have put it on my face and then decided to move it somewhere else. And in that little bit, I've gashed myself before. Know what you're going to do. Know the idea. If you have to reset, reset. Take it off your face. Put it back where you want it. Don't adjust on your face. There you go. I have to say, it's a little strange shaving in an iPad. Looking at it, there's a slight lag in there from the motion that I do till I actually see that motion. get my good or better brush here because I want a little more lather on my face. I'm usually done shaving by now, but because we're talking and trying to help people out with this, I'm trying to help solve some of the issues you might have. It takes a little longer to shave, and I lose a little bit of my lather that way. So that's what's going on with that. Let's go ahead and attack the chin. Again, sorry, Brent and all you other cowboys who like to grow your mustache all the way down to your chin. If you're doing a proper handlebar, let's qualify that. If you're doing a proper handlebar, then any whiskers below the lip are considered beard, not mustache. Still love you, Brent. You're like a brother to me. Even with that goofy mustache. Half beard. All right. So far, so good. One of my favorite spots now, the neck. Okay. Now there's another fella, maybe Captain Quagmire, you could learn from this. Another fella, let me see, Brother D, I think is the cowboy's name. He said he had a shavette, which is not like this. A shavette is the sort that is just a holder for a replaceable blade. It's very similar to this in that it's got a nice long edge to shave with, but look what I did there. Okay. But it's got a replaceable blade. I haven't used one. I've seen bad shave jobs with them. I don't know if that's the fault of the razor or the fault of the barber, but I don't use them. But here's what Brother D did. He practiced with his without the insert, without the razor blade in it. So no sharp edge for him to cut himself with. And he was able to just kind of learn the pattern of what he wanted to do, how he was going to go about the job. Kind of paced it out for himself. I would suggest that might be a good thing for you to do, just to practice that way. Do yourself a favor. Do put on your, brush up some lather on, get yourself some foam on your face, and everything else the same. Just leave out the edge if you want to do that. Make it as real as possible for you. I'm not too worried about little nicks on my chin like that. I won't even use a styptic pencil on that. I'm just going to dab it with a little tissue. There we go. There we go. Almost done. Hey, I see you watching me there, buddy. Glad to have you. I don't know if people are going to start tuning in live for this kind of thing. Oh, we got 2 people now. Woohoo! Welcome. Glad to have you here. Say hello if you like. I'll see the message pop up for a minute. Go ahead and rinse this lather off and go get my day started. Grab my hand towel. I don't know, what do you think? Should I go ahead and do my mustache up right now? I guess I am a little crazy. But if you're not a psychologist, who are you to be calling people crazy? I'm gonna rinse my brush out real quick. wax up this mustache. I'll be out in the Bible ministry today, so I want to be neat looking. Can't have a mustache just up doing whatever it wants. I have to tame that thing a little bit. I'm gonna go grab that. It's just a couple steps away. Did you miss me? All right, so I'm using my Firehouse mustache wax. I'm gonna use the tacky today. It'll last all day. Guaranteed. It's funny. Some of the gals in my congregation will ask me about waxing their mustaches. Like, oh, it's a different kind of wax. They use it kind of rips it off. This is to help it stay nice. So that, along with my little comb, this handmade Kent comb, something or another. Give it a little wipe. When I'm just out and about, I just do like so. And I just let it free flow and that kind of thing. But when I want to be a little neater about things, I'll take a little dab like this. My fingernail, just dab it out like so. Get up onto my thumb. Rub it just a little bit to warm it up a little bit. We get a little bit of fanciness going on. I don't usually go and make a tight little curl or anything like that, unless I feel like really being fancy. But for the most part, I'll just go ahead and encourage it to do a little curl like we've got right there on that side. I like that. Okay. You get super tight, then it's a little bit much, I think, for everyday kind of use. There we go. Now you do lose a few hairs along the way. That's okay. Keeps your mustache fresh. There's always new ones growing. So losing some of the old ones doesn't hurt a thing. There we go. I think that's presentable. Now, I'll see you next week. Take care.